Now, there's one other notion about God's love and repetition that I want to share with you. Our Lutheran tradition places a lot of emphasis on the two sacraments, Holy Communion and Holy Baptism. In these sacraments, God comes to us in specific physical ways. In Holy Communion, of course, it's through the bread and the wine. In baptism, it's through the water. And these are not one-time gifts. These are gifts that can continue to be blessings for us every single day of our life. Take Holy Communion as an example. We can come to the Lord's table as often as we like. You're welcome to come to all 3 services on a Sunday morning and take Holy Communion. You can come on Wednesday evening and take Holy Communion. And every time you do, Jesus' body and blood is given for you, so that you can be reminded of that sacrifice for you and God's great love in giving that gift to you. And then there's baptism. And yes, that only happens one time in our life, but we believe it's a gift that can live on throughout our life and beyond because, for one thing, water is such a powerful symbol. So think of it this way. Every single morning when you wake up and you use water to wash up, that can be a reminder of God washing you clean of your sin so that you can start anew on that day. So in a sense, a day like that, well, that's a Groundhog Day of God's making. Because today is just like yesterday. Because you get to start anew, washed clean with God's forgiveness through the power of your baptism and your beliefs. And when you start that day anew, you start again on that journey towards His kingdom, living out your calling. And how do we do that? Living according to the things that Jesus said today. Those Beatitudes, or another way we like to put it, is you spend every day trying to love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and trying to love your neighbor as yourself. And all the while you're doing that every single day, you can be mindful of that coming day when we will all live in glory in a forever future with God. And perhaps no one put that idea better than Martin Luther himself. He has this terrific quote. He said, "I have 2 days in my calendar, this day and that day." And so at the risk of repeating myself, happy Groundhog Day. In case you weren't aware, today, February 2nd, is Groundhog Day. And so is tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, thanks to God's gracious, glorious, repetitious love. Amen.